What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Talk Wrestling. Sorry I have not made a video lately. I've been having some technical difficulties with the internet. We took apart a desk in the room where our router is, and it kind of messed the router up, and I had to fix it. So I just got it fixed and just got everything up and running. A lot to cover in one video. We're going to cover Payback, we're going to cover Raw, and we're going to cover Impact. Now with Payback was a better pay-per-view than what I thought it was. The 3 stages of hell match, it delivered more than what I expected it to. That's the spots with the ambulance between Ryback and Cena was great. I love how they were using the panels off the ambulance and how they were using the doors and all that, and it worked out very well. Also, I'm very intrigued with why WWE took the title off of Ziggler and put it on Del Rio, but I do like the fashion that they put it on Del Rio, how he viciously attacked Ziggler over and over again, attacked his head over and over again, and Del Rio ended up gaining the title, and now, it looks like they're going to carry this rivalry further on down the road, probably till SummerSlam. The match of the night has to be CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. It blew the roof off of that place. The Divas match, it hit a home run. It was a good job. It was overall a good pay-per-view. The Shield retained their titles. Just watch my Payback preview video, and that's pretty much what happened, besides Ziggler losing. Then let's jump into Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Man, what a Raw. WWE is stepping their game up. And, I used to be a major WWE hater whenever TNA was at their peak of, they were bringing in big names. They were bringing in good competition for their TNA guys to face, North Faces and stuff like that. But now it's like TNA and WWE switch roles. It's like WWE is bringing in all these new faces. WWE is doing everything right. WWE is trying to push their tag division and their Divas division now, such as TNA was doing, which they don't do as much as they used to. But WWE is doing everything right now. Monday Night Raw, we saw Mark Henry give a retirement speech, which ended in him slamming Cena, which will lead to a main event between the two at Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. We saw Brock Lesnar attack CM Punk, which will lead to a match at SummerSlam, probably. And we saw Dolph Ziggler attack Del Rio, which will probably lead to a match at Money in the Bank. Now, I think what they're going to do with Punk probably is put him in a Money in the Bank match and have Lesnar attack him, or Lesnar cost him the title, or Heyman do it. Excuse me, not the title, the briefcase. And they're just going to push that rivalry on to SummerSlam. Great match between Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. It went to a no contest. Well, no, I think Orton ended up getting a win, maybe. But I think the official call was a no contest. It was a great physical contest. Daniel Bryan is just electric. He's been on fire the past few months. Ever since him and Kane teamed up as Team Hell No, he's been on fire as a character. His character has been better than ever. Give this man a title. And not a tag title or U.S. title. Give him a main event title. Please make Ziggler and Bryan happen now. By WrestleMania next year, I want to see Daniel versus Ziggler in a main event on a major pay-per-view. Make it happen, WWE. You're doing everything right now. Just make it happen. Hell, WWE, you're doing everything right with Cena as your main title champion. And I hate John Cena. I hate him with a burning passion. The guy can't wrestle. I hate that. I hate whenever a man is the face of the company and cannot wrestle. I just can't stand it. But WWE, you're doing everything right with Cena as your main card champion. Now, what was it? Also, on Monday Night Raw, Cesaro joined Swagger's little group, We the People. Should be an interesting tag team with, the size of Swagger and Cesaro and their moveset. This could be a very good mat wrestling technical tag teams, such as the World's Greatest Tag Team with Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. That was a great tag team led by Kurt Angle. It was a very good tag team. So hopefully, that we see this now is pushing the tag division a little more. We have the Wyatt family coming in. That's going to push the tag division a little more. You got the Shield running around attacking everybody. That's helping them look strong as tag champion and U.S. champion. And, it was a good show. Overall, it was a great show. It set up a lot of good, interesting feuds. I'd especially like to see Mark Henry versus John Cena. I'd love to see how that's going to play out next Monday night. It's going to be a great Raw, in my opinion. I can't wait to see what Mark Henry has to say. Now, let's move on to Impact. Impact was a good show. Was it great as Raw was? No. Was the wrestling good as we saw on Raw? No, not surprisingly, but yes, WWE matched TNA's wrestling for once this week. Raw did a great job wrestling, so did Impact. They did a tremendous job wrestling. We saw a lot of matches on Impact Thursday night. We saw matches such as AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe, which was a phenomenal match. Phenomenal. It ended in a time limit draw, which I hated for it to be a Bound for Glory series. And since when do you get points for that? Have they always gotten points for draws? Because both men get 2 points. We saw Magnus versus Kazarian, where Magnus made Kazarian tap out to the Texas Cloverleaf, so he's got 10 points. He's in the lead now, which is very interesting. I hope Magnus makes it into the Final Four of this tournament. Then we have Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Roode. Great match. Jeff Hardy ends up winning. I'm going to rain on Jeff Hardy in a minute, so stick around. Jay Bradley versus Austin Aries. Match of the night, without a doubt. Austin Aries carried that kid. Jay Bradley looked good. Bradley looked good. And for a man that big, Aries carried Bradley very, very, very well. Tremendous back and forth battle between the two gentlemen. Bradley looked for the broomstick time after time again, and Aries always found a way to reverse it. That shows, the seasoned veteran versus the inexperienced rookie. You see that battle right there. And Aries ends up winning this one. Thank you, good Lord above. That was a great match, probably match of the night. Worst match of the night, in my opinion, had to be Mr. Anderson versus Joseph Park. Joseph Park almost beat Mr. Anderson. Now, I see that Doc pretty much saved Mr. Anderson from losing this match. Now, I see Mr. Anderson and Doc trying to, I see like a rivalry coming between the two down the road, but TNA shouldn't make a comedy character look stronger than a character in the big group within the company. That's like making, whenever the NWO was in WCW, let's say Disco Inferno almost beats Hulk Hogan, the leader of the NWO. That could take some credibility away from the group, making them look weak, or making it look like WCW is trying to make a mock of them. But you shouldn't do that. Anderson should have just squashed Park. Park shouldn't even be in this. Crimson should be in it. Park should not even be close to a TNA heavyweight championship. Joseph Abyss, yes. Park, no. Park is the comedy. Abyss is your go-to guy that's your upper mid-card, maybe main event. That's the worst match of the night. It's very interesting to see what's going on between Anderson and Doc. Hopefully, I pray to the good Lord above. Doc, which was Luke Gallows, which was Festus as well in WWE, has so much potential for a big man. The guy can talk. And he's not too bad of a wrestler. The TNA's just, they need to figure out how to use the guy. Hopefully he will leave Aces and Eights and turn his back on him, and that will give him a big push that WWE never gave him. Other than him joining the Straight Edge Society with CM Punk, which really got him nowhere. Let's see, what else? We also have a Knockouts conference. There's a little comedy segment with EY and ODB. They're the Knockout Tag Team Champions, which I like that they were stripped of it because it can be more serious of a contender now. Like, it could be more of a serious title now instead of, just like a little joke title such as the Internet Championship with Zack Ryder and WWE. And yeah, it could bring more credibility back to the Knockouts division, which I hope and pray that we keep on seeing matches like we saw at Slammiversary, because that was a phenomenal match. Phenomenal Knockouts match. There will be a Knockouts match whenever they're in Las Vegas in like a week or two. It'll be between Gail Kim and no, it's not Tessmacher. It's hell, I can't remember the chick's name, but she's doing pretty good. I like her character so far. And we will see Mickie James versus Velvet Sky next week on Impact, and hopefully Velvet will win the title off of Mickie, but Mickie is a way better wrestler than Velvet in my opinion. Then to end the show, we have Sting come out, and him and Bully Ray gets face to face, and they start talking about family and all this crap. This is good mic work, and Bully Ray starts backing up whenever Sting is prepared to fight him. But then out of nowhere, Kurt Angle comes and wraps the ankle lock on him, and Bully's tapping like a little baby. But I mean, that was my 7-year-old cousin could have predicted that, and he could have predicted that Kurt Angle was going to join the Main Event Mafia. That was clear as day, no big surprise. TNA should have hit more of a home run with this one. The very first reveal of the member of the new Main Event Mafia should have been way bigger of a home run in my opinion. It's not taking anything away from Kurt Angle or for the fact that he will be in the new Main Event Mafia, but it should have been a bigger home run. Now, to my rant about Jefferson Hardy. If you catch Impact this past Thursday, that's what Daniels called Jeff Hardy. Jefferson. Not Jeffrey, not Jeffro, but Jefferson. And I love it. To start the show, Hulk Hogan comes out, and you have the 12 men in the BFG series in the ring, and it's open fight night. And Hulk Hogan says that, online, on the TNA website, they held a poll. Who will get the first call out? Will it be Bobby Roode or Jeff Hardy? Of course, the John Cena of TNA will always, and I mean always, win this vote for the fans. Jeff Hardy is doing the same moves. His same face paint is it's same thing that I've been seeing since I was 5 years old, watching him jump off of a ladder in WWF. And it's just, come on, man. You got to mix the character up. That's why I like whenever you turn heel, because it's different. You see better looking face paint. You see more creative face paint. Not taking anything away from his artistic abilities, but it's just better looking face paint in my opinion. And it's just like, this guy was TNA and the fans. He will always be the fan favorite. So don't get me wrong. I know it's a business, and I know TNA is going to want to make as much money off of appeal as possible. And I know that TNA, they're going to put the strap on Jeff Hardy as many times as they can to please the fans and to please all the teenage girls in the audience. Excuse me, and to make as much money as possible. But my big thing is, why? The guy has had so many second chances. Too many second chances, in my opinion. I'm glad the guy got his life clean. I mean, look at Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's got his life clean, and he's engaged already, and he's going after the ROH Championship, which I cannot wait to see. That would be awesome. But I feel like TNA should just calm down on pushing the guy so much, And like I said, I understand that's your big main event money builder or character right there, but I mean, you just gotta do better. But one thing TNA did do right in this segment was they allowed their best talkers to get on the microphone. Jeff Hardy is not too bad of a talker. He's alright, he's not nothing fancy. But you have Austin Aries get on the mic and just act like he's the shit, and it was awesome. Then you have Daniels grab the mic and says Hardy doesn't want to mess with the Secretary of Offense, Francois Kazarian, and the sexual delight or something like that. It was a great line by Christopher Daniels, and I mean, there was just something great that happened with the opening act. So, other than that, guys, sorry the video is a little long, but like I said, there's a lot to cover in one video. So thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, comment, hate, love, do whatever you please. Just keep on viewing my channel and my videos, and I very much appreciate it. I hope everybody has a good week. Next week, y'all will probably not get a video from me because I'm going on vacation starting tomorrow, and I won't be back till next Saturday. So everybody have a good week. Oh, good weekend. The next week, have a good week, and I will catch everybody later.